guys, this is Patti from Wigs by Patti's Pearls. You've seen it everywhere. You've seen it on TV, you've seen it on the news anchors, you've seen it walking down the street, you've seen it in all the magazines. It's called the Beachy Wave. We talked about it in Beachy Wave 101, introduction of how you have to go back, etc., etc. Well, now you have good news because the Beachy Wave is coming in almost every brand. The one I'm going to show you today is called Soft and Subtle by Gabor. Check out Gabor, guys. Somebody's cooking over there because they've got some great styles in this new catalog. And this one I just loved. It's called Soft and Subtle. The one I am wearing is 12-14 and it is GL. GL stands for Gabor Luminous. That's the coloring, and you'll see it when you look. This is the lighter one. This is 15/26S, so it's a little bit shaded, but you can get just about any color. This is called, I think, Golden Walnut. Golden Walnut. Now, what I have done is what you can do, and I'm going to show you how to do it today. If you look at mine, as opposed to the one that's on the head, very same wig, different colors. But I cut it because, as you know, I have no neck and I'm smaller and I kind of stand in a hole all the time and I'm not as young as I once was. So cutting it lightens it, brings the curls up to your face to give your little sallow cheeks maybe a little fullness, and it doesn't drag you down. Young girls love this, they pull it up and so forth. But if you want to be on trend and you want to try this sucker, I'm going to show you how to cut it today. You can put it on a styrofoam head, have somebody hold it. You can put it on a styrofoam head and then put the head on a plunger, believe it or not, and put it between your knees and cut it. I'm going to show you how easy it is. Right here is where we're going to do the cutting. Because if you see with mine, see how mine goes loop, loop, loop. And then what you do after you cut it, I'll show you. You just kind of full it out a little bit. That's my side, and this is how it comes. So, we're going to take the scissors, and we're going to take a comb, and I'm just going to take right here by the ear tabs. I'm going to take a clip, just a little clip of any kind, and hold this hair back so I can see where I'm working. Now, most of the time, especially on the shorter wig, you'll see that the bottom is really cut kind of straight. That's part of the Beachy Wave. When they get longer, you can't cut it straight like that because as it gets longer in length, it gets thicker and it just doesn't look as good. So like on our Scarlett, what we did is when you cut it, you don't cut it blunt straight across, you kind of feather it like that with your little chipping. So now let's go back to the sides because this is what people see first and this is what people see. So I'm just combing it gently with a wide tooth comb. Then I'm going to pull it over. Let's clip this side while we're doing it right. I'm going to pull this over in front of kind of my eyes, like down my nose. And then I'm going to start that first one. Right about here is the eye. I want mine to be curly right about there. So if you want it to come up to, say, 3, start cutting at 4, because then when you curl it a little bit, it'll go up a little bit. So I usually give an inch. All right, and then you go down, 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 down. Straight line. Now, we're not really professionals. Can you zoom in and see what I've done here? This is a little bitty trick, but I want you to see it. See my little finger, how it's holding onto the canvas or holding onto your kid's face or something? Let me do it again. You bring it over, the center or the child's nose or whatever. You want this to kind of start right at the eye. See where mine did? Right here. But I'm going to go down about an inch because when we curl it, it'll go up to that number 3. So you pull it way over. Then, what you do, see where my little finger is? It's really important because that's your guide finger. You pull it over to the front of your nose. You want to start at 4, and you're going to take it boom, 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 straight down. And you will get this layered look. And the reason you get that layered look is because you're sweeping it over and then going straight down. And that little finger there, either along your kid's nose or onto the canvas or onto the styrofoam, it helps you keep this straight. Because when you first start cutting, like you know, many of you are, you're going to be a little afraid. And this is like your little rudder that keeps you going straight. Just a little tip. Probably professionals, I mean really professionals, they don't have to do that. But you know what? We're not professionals, but we're going to look hot in this wig. Okay, there you are. Now let's try this side. And I hope that you will see the difference. I go with my big comb like this, and I really just gently comb it or slice it. Slice it and go back. But what we're going to do is just that front again. Here's the ear tab, right where the ear tab is. I'm going to put this back into, out of the way, so we can just do this. Now, I can't see this because I don't have a mirror. But can you see, V, where this one's shorter and this one kind of drags you down? Okay, so now we're going to cut this side. So I take my big comb and my cutting scissors. I kind of pull this down like this so I have a little bit of a guide. Now I'm going to take just this front part where the bang is and over. And then we're going to take it over like this, and I'm going to cut down. This time I don't have it on the guide, but you'll get the idea. Now what I'm going to do is comb it straight. And I'm going to see how it's sticking out there? Just go straight down, kaboom, kaboom. Now we see that these are a little even, got it? We see this is a little shorter. Now we pull in some more hair, and if we go back like this, turn it back, back, back. And then the most important thing you do when you cut or whatever, you're going to curl it. Let me get rid of that. I use my fingers to do this, and I lean into it because I think it's easier. After you've cut it, you lean toward the side you're working on, and you start twisting, 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 twisting. Now I know these are shorter than back here, but then when you twist, I pinch it and I pull it down. I don't want little old Shirley Temple. We don't want those banana ringlets. We want that sexy beachy wig. Now see why I'm holding this down? Little trick. You separate it. Now watch. Take our hands. First thing we're going to do, I forgot to tell you this, I've told you this many times, you must, on any smart lace that you're going to be cutting, bangs or anything, you must T-pin of some sort the lace down so that you can do something with it. It will never work if you don't. All right, so let's take this. We've cut it. Now what are we doing? Back, 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 back. Remember, pinch it where you want, and we've got it all wound up back. Then down here, can you see it? I'm kind of holding one little one, and I just kind of go like that. Now let's take the next layer. Twist it back, always going back. Hold the tip and separate it, because that's where you're going to get, woo, all of a sudden, from that long part that we didn't like so much around the face, to getting this. Now I'm going to go around on the other side and do the same thing so you'll get it. You take your piece that you've cut, see, and I'm going to go back, back, and even pinch it with your finger heat right here. Pinch, pinch. Away, away, away. Hold the bottom. Then pick these out and push up. See the difference? I love doing this. Now, take the other part that you cut, okay, and the separation, and then the reestablishing of the Beachy Wave curl. And if it gets old or you feel like you want a little more curl, in the Beachy Wave number 3, we're going to show you how to curl it. But this is how you cut it. And if you want it cut, then what I did on mine, and I don't know if you want to do this or not, you can see what it looks like on you. I love, when it's shorter, to cut it straight across. What does that do? It modernizes the curl. All of a sudden, you're not looking at the Victorian age with the banana curls or whatever. The blunt cut at the bottom will make it swing like this. Not so much on the long ones, but on the short ones. You just take your guts and take off the tips, and then when you go like this and separate, 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 see how it'll swing? And that's how to cut a Beachy Wave, especially around the front. I'm going to turn it around for you so you can see. I try to do it slowly, and if at first you don't get it, you know, just rewatch it. Now, in the back, it comes cut like this. This is out of the box. I cut mine just a little shorter because I'm short, but normally this is what the average girl would wear. And then you come around to the sides, and all of a sudden, you've got this. Welcome to your Beachy Wave, the short wave.